In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one Lars. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her?
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs. Aye.
Fine. Need to...
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Doubt left a few stains behind. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Nothing here.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell...
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered. Then...
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre.
But why?
To teach a lesson. To him, you... Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn any...
So the worst scum flows to no
Double truth. One drink, all I had.
I've got a piece like a racehorse.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. By the way, you and von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242. A senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim... Oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head...
Choosing the lesser evil can be hard at times. Happen to know a thing or two about that.
In that respect, this work has its benefits. I couldn't possibly hurt anyone here if I tried.
By the way,
People... Joachim had been my favorite, whereas Joachim...
how old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Till next time, master.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup in my hand.
It's a rank.
Arms for the poor.
Like dung that flows.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
I think I'm in love.
Eight of the kingfisher.
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
Ah, you're back.
Let's... Farewell.
No bread.
All right. Clear as the eternal.
Top not.
Mastercrafted.
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there. Guildsmen claim there's no one better.
So long.
They ought to never let you
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books.
How can I be?
I need corn.
Of course, I'll...
Just like that.
Lady Yennefer of Vengerberg long ago declared herself your guarantor. Worthy succor. Besides, we tried...
I serve the eternal fire.
You're here with the sun.
Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge.
So be it. I'll take you to...
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger?
No time to explain.
I find this all very hard to believe. Please, follow...
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in the room.
We need to hurry.
Oh! Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests. Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
I'll break your bones!
What? Lost your nerve?
There he is! Get him! Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's all...
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself.
Forgive me. I saw him...
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the...
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
The black ones are chasing guerrillas round the Kedweni woods. Novigrad's safe.
Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
Let me live.
I long to curl up with a bottle.
Rum, time and again. I'd kill for some vodka.
Cheated me. Band of thieves.
Awful pale. Oh, you scared?
Not good.
Others won't hassle you with your average non-human.
I say,
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
upstairs. But she's with a...
Here, or at my place. You choose.
Any needs, Master?
Geralt, positively divine performance. You make a splendid mama. Hey there, handsome.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims, I know how they end. You don't stop, not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured. Come on, come closer. You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. I was bound when I came to, and he was here.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore.
You'll look on top of me.
Wanna dip your dingle?
It's a material.
Greetings.
Oh, here it is. The apocalypse. A witch has walked into my brothel.
What's strange about that?
What's strange is you. Everyone knows witches are freaks, mutants, unnatural. And this here's a decent brothel for whores with principles.
Last I checked, everything was... Got anything?
Oh, it's piss.
I'm so... wet.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher. Of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed. Threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Lost your nerve?
please.
Deepest apologies. Geralt of Rivia.
Worthless. Sick. Vile. Sick of it. Filthy etchings on every page.
Reproductions of Seracanian. Leave me safe.
Piss off.
Not at least.
I've heard ballads about you. And that sorceress of yours.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Got a problem?
You know, it's quite apparent you once broke your right leg.
How's
better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of...
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt.
Did my part.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads who brought...
She's talking again.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing.
Sounds great. Good luck to...
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
Don't think. Don't start with this.
Arms for bread, please. Focus.
Hey, not like that. Enjoy that.
I'll be damned.
How go this evening? Oh,
Your bread.
Whosoever conceals me.
What's he doing?
How can I be... Splendid!
How's business?
Really? That's the best you got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old... Business is booming.
Nice.
So you might think, but...
Till next time.
Ooh.
That reptile gives good skin.
Looking for something unusual.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt.
What is... So long. Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings.
So long.
The Passiflora's Novigrad's most famous bordello. But there's also Crippled Kate's, the Rosemary, and the Streetwalkers.
What say the priests to all this? Such debauchery in the light of the eternal fire, right under their noses. They're not bothered.
Officially, they're tremendously bothered. Unofficially, they drop in themselves. Not
That feast the hierarchs do. Why, that's everything. The best girls from all round town, a family of midgets, and even a striped fox.
Barrel of beer and a cup in my right hand, and over me coffin sing this cheer. Who died for the
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings.
Listen. So... Locked. But looks like Zed's inside, and in hot water. Gotta find another way in.
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Must be Zed.
Find it?
No.
Duke will be peeved we didn't get Zed to spill where he keeps the ledger.
I tried, didn't I?
Might have pressed him too hard. Shit. Well, at least we got the Isengrim card.
Greetings.
Come on, Ringo. Time to shine. Get him!
Come on. Isengrim foiled Tiana, looking for something. Tell deck. They were looking for something which this card's worth for. They were looking for something. 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 Must be the names of people Zed sold cards to. Zoltan ought to have a look at this.
Sick of it all. The power of the eternal fire be with you.
Move on.
Wonderful.
Oh!
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
See his mother. To your son, Jost. Let that rest.
Zoltan.
Get out.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumor is Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
You've been in town a while? Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources, wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable. and any assault on the city sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
About those cards.
You got them?
Got the Isengrim card.
Show it here. Ha! The sea hills are beautiful. Zed give you much trouble?
Zed's dead. I ran into his murderers.
Won't cry over spilt Zed. What about the other cards?
Zoltan, sure this business isn't getting a little too dangerous? I mean, men are dying over these cards.
Just Zed. And believe you me, he wasn't. Besides, I'm certain he snuffed his killers out on the spot. So why what?
Didn't find the other cards.
Fuck!
Listen, got Zed's ledger.
Show me. Entries show him selling the cards to Caesar Bilson and Ravi.
Ravi?
A common card sharp and a swindler. Boggles my mind. Ever since I gave him a smacking, things between us have been frosty.
Who's Caesar?
Cleaver's clerk. A decent fellow once, but so high and mighty now you can't...
Fishing?
We met at the Anglers Club. The pride of the pond.
At least we won't have to run around town looking for him. Zoltan, seems awful important.
Thanks, Geralt. I can see Caesar together. And if you want to see Ravi first...
All right.
And no need to pussyfoot around with Ravi. Beat him about the ear.
Thanks for your help, Geralt. We'd not have nabbed the bastard otherwise.
Most hallowed fire.
Well, I'll be.
Like dung that flows
My
to the
mum
sewers.
says I turn into a
White
spider.
head like a morsel. Here crawls a witcher. Look!
Ah, you're here.
Haven't been to the Sturgeon yet.
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going anywhere. We'll do this. I'll chat him up while you sneak upstairs and search his
Can't we?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Provis. But don't you worry. He won't...
Thought you said Caesar doesn't drink.
No. I said it's hot. 3 rounds and you could walk out with it.
So what's in this cabinet?
Ah, no man knows. You'll be the first to see it. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy. But you can tell me once we're done. Let's go. Caesar Bilson.
The Pike's king of the...
Well, see...
Who's he?
Well, him. Oh, that's that.
Does, Geralt fish?
Not really.
Good, that. One lion angler at the table's enough.
So what Fitzhanders are eager biters if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently... I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this time...
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Like shit.
All right. Grab your rods. We're off to the pond.
Wilson, did you hear Vibo Batilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Ponter Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what do you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Live bait.
You see, Chive? He'll make a good angler yet. And some...
Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
Sure, blame that on us too.
So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you. Forget what happened last time.
What about last time? Shouldn't have yanked so hard, you wouldn't have fallen in.
Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer's open. Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Dining set from which I can't ask Triss around his coronation ceremony. Ah, here's Fringilla. Vatier de Rideau's dagger. Rope with which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Portrait of Emperor Emir, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition.
Witch hunters!
Sultan, time we were on our way.
Wait now. Leaving already?
Greetings, Belzen. We've a message for you from the boss.
Message? What kind of message?
Mr. Cleaver's very unhappy.
Now, just a minute. If any
Too late. Grab him!
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for killing the Witcher.
Come on, come closer.
Was the dwarves? Thanks.
I'd recommend a letter.
Right.
Good luck then. Farewell.
You've a soft heart. Oh, by the by. Splendid job with that.
Looked through.
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait of Joachim de Ved's skull, Vatier de Rideau's dagger, the rope they hanged Skellen with.
Oh, shite. Disgusting fellow. To think I shook hands with him. But did you happen to take the rope? I know a few would pay a tidy sum for it. Some go in for that sort of thing.
No.
If you say so.
Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian soldier. Magic spell on it of some sort, but I can't tell what kind.
Triss ought to know.
Good idea. Take it by her house when I get a chance. Natalis card. Only one missing now. High time we saw Ravi.
Go. I should contact the buyer. Agree on a place to make the transaction. See you, Geralt.
Take good care of yourself.
Don't pay taxes just to have that sort wandering the city.
Mind the dogs. It was the ducks. Milk Guinness. No.
How about that? It's the flea-ridden mutant. Join us, please. Look how happy he is to see you.
Sure he'd be happier if you stopped digging the point of that...
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't know the situation. Our mutual friend...
Oh, you got the card. What else do you want?
If you'd just given it up, instead of trying to cheat us, we'd be out of your... As it is, that's all your fingers broken. So, it seems the Witcher will have... See? Ravi's on board. What do you say we add some spice to the game?
Agree.
Let's play, let's... Your turn, shit. You're carrion!
Stop staring, you'll jinx our work.
Aye, to leave this city somehow.
Will, save me. I'm dying.
Oh, I met you, mate.
Oh.
Back there at Lockwood.
Think we're in for rain.
I'll smash your face!
See his mug. Damn nice. Shouldn't let
Zoltan. Got the...
The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about...
You all right? You're pale as death.
Oh, I can't wait to get the king of beggars out of my beer.
If I met you, mate, back there at Lockwood.
Well, well. Pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Let's drink for it's nearly night. The fire will cleanse them all.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
One drink, all I had.
Well, well, another freak.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining them wasn't too troublesome.
Try it and find out.
You wish me to try? I'm not as foolish as Earl. You ought to know that by now. Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have alive. I must have a chat with him.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse in. I'll tend to the others.
Oh, Bucky, come on!
We can't kill him!
Something like that way. Awful not...
Can't get away, Duke. Might as well stop.
Leave me, swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amused.
No. Rather make sure this was our last meeting.
So, you get him? You get the coin?
Yes.
And what about Duke? Finish him off?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's grand. Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or cards? I'd never have managed without you, so you choose. If you want gold, it's not a problem. I'll find another buyer for these cards in a flash.
Kinda curious how the cards might serve me.
Excellent. I'll take the coin to the...
Good luck, Sultan.
Thanks, Geralt. And remember...
Now you...
Oh! Like dung that flows
So,
to the
how you go with this
sea.
thing? Oh, it's been a bit
Move it!
credits.
Ah.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home,
How'd you discover it?
the city coroner.
Don't give up easy.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing...
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard, for instance, boarded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Name? Carlo Richard. And he made you...
Mail ship hasn't made port either.
He hasn't and never will. You're waiting a letter from your lady. Or is it a fat piazza coin and the horses?
Shut up and fight.
I'm busy.
Waste of breath.
Can it get any worse?
You're leading our lessons is this. Wanna fight me, Wolfie?
Can it get any worse?
I'm busy.
You call this living, Witcher?
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverstone from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him. Kiss my ass!
Hey there, Hello. Positively do.
Armed ruffians in town.
You, Wolverstone? Captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverstone? No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Ard Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Here. That enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bowls.
Not sure you're ready. You can...
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverstone never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverstone the other. So...
Let's go.
First...
How long you gonna make me wait?
Give him hell! You shit sugar!
Not good. Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch has got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long. Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be. come on. Come on, come closer. Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them. Show me what you got. Place of power. Should draw from it. Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa.
Something for your dog. Some silver earrings from the continent, perchance?
If Miranda wants something from the continent, I'll go on a raid. Show me what you got from the Isles instead. Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
All you got!
Hit the horse on his head! I'll kill the fucker. I'll kill him.
So, come closer, stranger.
To that blood. Swords on
the
his
ice
back.
giant. Everything
What did I
fresh
think of
as a
next?
daisy.
Every man on the continent's so bloodless.
Well, what is it? Hey there! Come, take a gander.
So,
Best
there's
wares
truth
in
to
the
that
Isles,
blood
the
and
very
the ice
best.
giant. Swords on his
Everything
back.
fresh
What
as
did I
a
think of next?
daisy.
Greetings. Show me your wares. So
Swords on his back. What did I think of next?
Greetings. Show me. So,
Come closer, stranger. Decent folk live here.
go, go.
Witcher.
Move it.
Why can't I play together?
Our time amongst the living is but the...
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
'Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes. He was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bade Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Haven't seen each other in 2 years. I want a solitary cottage by the sea. I want to lock myself inside with you. Stay there for a week.
What would we do there for a week?
Got so many ideas.
The one with the rope you use for trophies. That one seems interesting.
Stop reading my mind.
Something to hide?
Don't like secrets?
No. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Syria was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf.
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Guess our solitary hut will have to wait. Crack on Crate's someone we want on our side. I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
A man in need. Suck off! I'll kill him! More, damn it! More! Head up, kill him!
Who are there? Get up on board. Where are you going?
Me best mare.
Seek adventure elsewhere.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
I can see you chose your own outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style. Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Yes? Yes?
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot.